show the impact that Berea has, obviously, in his absence? You know, it does seem like there's a bit of something missing.
Yeah, but this isn't about JJ missing or Smith missing. This is just, they had two guys out too. They had Shumpert out and Bagley, so we just didn't play well enough. We were doing some good things early. Had the tempo, I thought, where we needed it. At the latter stages of the second quarter, it got ratty, which is what they like, and and we just couldn't get. We could never get enough traction. We had a bad shooting night, which doesn't help, but on those nights, your defense has got to keep you in it, and we just were unable to stay really, really close enough to give ourselves a chance.
Rick, what do you think of De'Aaron Fox?
He's a great young player. Amazing motor. The speed is breathtaking, and he's really taken over leadership of that team, and he had a very impressive game.
It's back-to-back shooting nights where you guys haven't shot the ball so well from deep. Do you think there's any specific factor that has led to that tonight and last game?
Well, it's a long season. It's a process league. I mean, you're going to have bad shooting nights. As we look at the film, we'll analyze whether there's shots that we like in the context of what we like, and a lot of them were, not all of them. A lot of them were, and we just were a little unlucky tonight. But we had other breakdowns, and so we'll look closely at those too. We got to get those corrected. This trip coming up is a very, very challenging trip, long trip, and it'll test us
Rick,
in a big way.
How concerned are you about Dennis's wrist?
Yeah, I'm concerned about it. Sure. Yeah.
Will he play it all during the road trip? Do you know yet?
I don't know. We'll have to see. It's Mother Nature, and it's he's got to get with our training staff and all that, and we'll do whatever we can to facilitate it healing quicker. But he keeps falling on it. That's one of the things that keeps happening, and so and when he falls, he generally falls from higher up than a lot of us. So we got to try to get him in situations where he's not falling as much too.
What kind of challenge is it for you to kind of get Dirk slowly back into whatever rotation he eventually gets, but not upset the apple cart with other players and that sort of thing?
Well, we've talked. I've talked to the team about it. Talked to the second unit guys specifically yesterday about how we're going to approach it. And I'm not going to get into the details, but there are challenges with it. I thought tonight went really well from the standpoint of how Dirk played and the extended run we were able to get him. We need to have as many available healthy guys as we can, and getting Dirk back healthy, in condition, in rhythm is a plus for us. So we'll get there, and we'll deal with the other challenges too. But it all comes down to communication and guys really having to be sort of another level of above the fray and being able to deal with these challenges, keeping yourself ready.
What in particular did you like about the way Dirk played tonight?
Well, I like that we were a plus when he was out there. That was a big positive. The ball moves so well when he's out there. He's a great mover of the ball. And we've had struggles in that area. That was good to see. To me, his shots look good. I haven't looked at him on film yet, but he had good looks, and it's pretty obvious guys are looking for him. Probably a little bit to a fault, but that's to be understood because of the respect they have for him. It's real easy to get into a long-winded analyzation of every little thing that's happening with this, but tonight for him and our team and his return, very positive.
How do you think Ryan Brokoff did tonight in his minutes?
He did very well. Yeah, and he's been a solid player in spot minutes. And in the second half, I considered going back to him, but I thought we needed playmaking out there, and so I went a different direction. But I really love the way he stayed ready. He epitomizes what a professional role player is all about in the NBA. He always gets his work in. He always keeps his body and his game tuned up. And he's absolutely ready at a moment's notice to play, 10 seconds, 10 minutes, like he did tonight. So he's been a big positive on this team.